Bad beats, staying calm.
You gonna play clips of me in this?
At the beginning of my career, I would get very tilted. I would nightmares, I wouldn't sleep, I would be angry for days.
Anyone that watches me will know that I don't take to bad beats very kindly. There is something to be said when I'm streaming, obviously, that I don't want to just be a robot. I want to let my emotions flow. And if a hand annoys me, then I'll just show that the hand annoys me.
You have to be prepared before the bad beat. Whenever you enter a tournament, the most likely result is that you're going to bust before the money. Doesn't matter how good you are, that is the most likely result.
If it weren't for them, poker wouldn't be profitable, because then the players that are not experienced, they wouldn't be able to win and they wouldn't play, right? So I think that accepting that bad beats are a part of the game are the first step.
When you play poker, you know, you're gonna experience bad beats regular basis even, and I think when you play more volume, you get more used to it. You have to understand this is part of the game.
You won't always win. And I know everybody wants to always win, but this is not a game. Go play chess. Poker, you will lose. Aces will lose. You will have huge chip advantage and a heads up, and eventually you will lose. You will have losing strikes, downswings, and all of that.
Let's say you have ace-king versus ace-queen, and the pot is 1,000. On the long run, you should be winning around 700. So whenever you win 1,000, you're kind of winning some money that doesn't belong to you in the long run, right? So when you understand that, and when you accept that is a part of the game, I think you start dealing with that well.
I tell myself, every tournament I play, you're always gonna be a short stack. No matter what, like you could be a big stack, but if I tell myself I'm always gonna be a short stack in a tournament. So if I do have a good run, there's gonna be times where there's gonna be coolers and you're gonna lose a bunch. And by having that mentality, I can deal with bad beats so much better because I'm already expecting that it's gonna happen.
The most important thing is to just regain composure, move on to the next hand, and not dwell on it even if it was a mistake.
Being bothered in that level about something that is expected doesn't make any sense. And this is pretty simple, but most of us don't really get it.
Because it's part of the game, I've gotten better at dealing with them and keeping my cool, be like, okay, it happens, move on. Let's play the short stack game, it's just part of the game.
You have to accept that there are lots of universes out there. And when you take a bad beat, this is just one of those universes. You got your money in good, usually it's gonna go well. Plenty of the time it is not. You just have to accept that it's part of the game.
It's gonna happen to the next guy as much as it happens to me, and I think, sometimes people even have a little bit of empathy when they see a bad beat.